My name is Jackson, aka the Big Unit. Some of you know me as the guitar repair guy. Some of you know me as the lead singer, guitarist, and songwriter for the heavy metal band Shatterbone. Some of you know me as an electrical educator. Some of you know me as the guy with the crazy guitar collection. Some of you know me as a die-hard Raiders fan. For years, I have been playing, collecting, and working on guitars and spending all my free time doing stuff with guitars. But now, I'm building guitars. Now, I saw somebody do something earlier today on a different project. They were using pickguard material, and pencil wouldn't mark on pickguard material. So they put a piece of masking tape on it to draw on it. And I'm sitting here thinking, that sounds kind of brilliant for getting a center line figured out for my fretboard for laying out my inlays. Because I struggle with this. Once I get the fretboard polished up, it just will not take pencil. Like, pencil will not mark it anymore. So, I'm gonna go this route, and I think I can get a little closer. And just for posterity's sake here, so I don't screw it up,
so you're making stars, why?
so I know where the inlays go. Because I know where the inlays are on a guitar, but once I get started, it's easy to get off count, get off track, things like that. So by doing this, then I can be absolutely sure that I'm hitting the right spot with my fret markers.
Are you going to draw a center line?
I am going to draw a center line. That's why I put the tape on. I wish I could see that a little better. Actually, you know what? There's another helicopter. Let's go like this. There. Can't miss it now. Okay. So now I have a center line. I have figured out where my fret markers have to be. The only thing I'm struggling with is a depth stop. These fret dots are not very thick. Maybe 1.5 millimeters if I'm lucky. There's really not much room to put tape or marker or anything like that on here. I don't know, but before I do that, I gotta get my center of center. I got my center of the fretboard, but I also need the center between two fret marks, or 2 fret wires, to make sure that I have the perfect dead center mark. So now I think we're ready for the fret dots. But like I said, I'm still not sure how I set depth on this. On the last one, I just kind of went for it and hoped for the best, and if you watched my last video, you saw how that ended up, because one of them I ended up having to fill with super glue to try and compensate for the failure.
Very careful.
Okay. They make these depth gauges that you can actually bolt onto your drill bit. And I've thought about getting them. Okay. Not a huge problem yet. No. Now, the last time I glued it in and then put the super glue over top of it. This time what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to put a little super glue underneath it, let that harden up, then retry. So maybe I can build it up underneath it a little bit. That way the fret marker doesn't look so goofy. Alright, okay, so I got enough room to do 2 more big dots. Then I'm going to switch to the smaller dots. Too deep on that side again. Okay. Alright, that's it for those. Now the smaller ones.
are you going to do for the side dots?
Copper again. My brother really liked the way that looked, so. I said, I can do that. I have plenty of that.
Yeah.
Okay, now onto the small dots. So we're doing 11 mil up here. We're doing 8 mil down here. Okay. Now, before we get any farther, I want to check and make sure every one of these feels okay as far as if any of them are sitting proud or not, because I want them to sit a little proud. If they don't, we got a problem. I have to shore them up a bit with super glue. Okay, so I think those are the dots I'm going with. Got my super glue, I got my little hammer. Safety glasses. Because nobody wants to try and get super glue out of their eyes.
That does not even sound fun.
Right?
Expensive trip to the emergency room, I think.
At very least, it is going to ruin your afternoon.
Yes.
All right.
So you have to radius it again?
No. I have to radius the fret markers
Oh.
so they match the rest of the neck.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
I got excited and I think I might have overshot the landing here. Because if I gotta scrape those out a little bit and then fill them with ebony and super glue, then I'm gonna have to redo the sanding. Although maybe not so aggressively. Maybe I can just use 600. Well, let's get the ebony dust. And thin super glue.
Your dental tools, sir. How'd you get the idea to use dental tools?
Aaron, friend of mine from Arizona that I used to work with at Morel. He used to have a set of dental tools that he'd gotten off of dentist, and he used these for a lot of stuff where you had to get into a really tight space to clean something out. And they work great. So I don't remember exactly what I was doing. I was doing something with guitar building on my first guitar. I needed to get into a really tight space, and I'm like, what would work? And it dawned on me, oh, hey, Aaron used to have dental tools. And I went on Amazon and I found a cheap set of dental tools. I'm sure most dentists would look at it and say, my God, I'd never use those, but I'm not actually using them for dental work, so. They work great for my purposes.
That works better.
Too excited with that one. That looks way better.
Harlan's waving.
Huh?
Harlan's waving.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Better?
Much. See the Progresso.
Hi, Ron.
Hi. Sure is nice out, isn't it?
It is.
It is a hell of a lot better than yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday was horrifying.
You lose about 10 pounds in water.
No kidding, right? And I was only out here like 4 hours yesterday.
Yesterday it didn't take long to get swamped, but
No,
not at all.
not at all.
Are you recording?
Yeah,
And I'm saying all this.
that's okay.
It's fine.
Edit. Speed through.
Oh, look at them things sign up.
Oh my gosh.
Fancy.
How pretty they look. I can see the curvature to it.
Yeah.
In the picture, just in the picture, you know.
Oh yeah, that one's really starting to pop now.
Wow.
We could get oil on it.
I know, it's gonna just, because his neck looks so darn good. I knew with these.
Yeah, I like it.
The Les Paul neck.
Yes, yes, I got it.
Wow. I would assume so. This
It was a weird family you got there. Jeez, no.
Yeah, the big dot. I like the big dot inlays. It's
I
so
like 'em
much
up high.
cooler.
Down
So
here they
much
look gaudy,
cooler.
but up high they look.
Well, I like how you came down in size,
Yeah.
but not too drastic like you would have on a standard.
Oh.
you know,
Yeah,
size dot, because this would be what we'd have down here.
right. Yeah, like for the whole neck.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I mean, sometimes blocks look a little bit too much, but
Yeah, it takes.
I like the bigger
like
dots.
This has got too pretty a wood to put a block in, or
Right.
trapezoids or whatever. It's almost so pretty, it's a sin doing anything to it. I like the dots too, they look pretty.
They are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Is it mother toilet paper or?
No, this is this is abalone, so it's real shell.
It's real stuff, huh? Look how pretty that shined up.
Yeah, you can't get that out of plastic.
I think it's gonna be better once he puts oil on it.
Oh yeah.
There, now feel that.
Oh my God, it's like glass.
No kidding, right?
Gotta go where I got some not rough skin.
Yeah.
Nice, that's so nice.
There you go, man.
So
There's your fretboard.
Unbelievable. And the width is like perfect.
Yep. I haven't carved it yet, but I did start out the day today. I actually made a radius template for my Dresch guitar, so you can.
Get this off of it.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
It's
Oh, that's
Slacking.
that's just dust. Dust ends up everywhere.
I know. This is so cool. I was looking at truss rod covers.
Yeah.
You can order custom ones, but I don't
Uh-huh.
you know, you got to know how big it's got to be
Right.
to cover that, and where you're going to have the holes. So
Man, I can't believe how well some of these just look three-dimensional. It's crazy.
these really.
Look at that. It's like those foil rainbow stickers they used to have when we were kids.
Exactly. So pretty. Each one's so different.
Yep.
Completely unique, you know. Where you don't find that in the fake crap.
No,
Everything's
it's all looks the
identical.
same.
The greens and purples in it, you know. Blues,
Yeah.
greens, purple.
That's a little long yet,
Yeah,
but
but still, that's. Man, that headstock looks so cool.
it does.
I really love it. I really do.
did you see Homer Simpson?
I like his design.
Totally see it now, yeah.
Now you can't unsee it.
So yeah, I got you.
Or Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, yeah, it could be that too. So yeah, that's all.
Wow.
I have to be a little careful with the anchor screws that I don't run them up into the pickup cavity there. But otherwise, yeah.
Almost thinking maybe, I was looking at C.C. DeVille's guitars and he's got it here.
Oh,
Jack here.
that would actually be kind of cool because it comes up through the strap and plugs in right there.
Right. And I was looking at his guitar, I've seen 4 of his V's. They're all custom ones. And it's here.
That's a cool idea. Because honestly, if I got to put it
It's
here,
going to be weird for the strap.
well, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drill all the way up to here and then run it across to get it over into
Well, I
there.
was just thinking because the strap would be so close to the strap, I'd have this big loop.
Right. But if you have it here, it goes right into
Exactly.
there. Up again. The other thing I did was I left this piece here because this is actually where your nut's going to be. But a lot of times with those Floyd Rose nuts, you have to like shim them up.
Oh, okay.
So if I leave a wooden shelf here, I can, file it down to however high it needs
Instead
to
of-
be, rather than putting metal shims underneath it. It'll have an ebony extension of the fretboard to shim it up.
Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, I was
So
thinking
clever.
I wanted to get a
truss
truss
rod
rack
cover?
made
Uh huh.
with that on it.
Oh,
Either that, well,
well, I'll
I was
probably put
thinking
my logo
you guys
here.
should get laser engraver.
That would be cool.
That way you can just get blank truss rods and put whatever.
But if you put, or I was going to put my logo here and then have, see if I could get a truss rod cover that had Ronnie Mac engraved in it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So, because like you said, it's your model.
Right, yeah.
Right, your custom model.
Okay, well, I got you. I was just thinking for that, it'd be cool to have the big unit logo on it.
Oh, yeah?
And then I thought it would be really cool to have a laser engraved on there, but
Maybe someday.
I want to get I've thought about getting one of those branding irons.
yeah, that
You can get a branding iron with that.
Made
and
that, yeah.
There's another guy that's a builder. His name is Ravencroft Guitars. I was watching one of his videos last night, his GGBO 23 entry, and he's got a brand for his logo. It's kind of nifty.
It'd be cool to maybe brand the back of the headstock, but have the classy
Well, like
on the front.
Sweet Tea, he's got a laser engraver now, so he can engrave his pick guards and control cavity cover plates and stuff like that with his Sweet Tea custom guitars. This is pretty cool looking. I need more tools, like I need a hole in the head, but
Yeah, laser engravers for a good one, they ain't cheap.
right.
You can get cheap one, but they ain't good.
Yeah, with the old saying, you can have it cheap or you can have it good. You can't have both, right?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, all right. Well, welcome again. Having a bit of a frustrating start to my day here. My normal bench vise, my little one that I like a lot, decided to snap in half. The whole frickin' vise.
Sad.
So I had to haul out the monster, which I don't like the monster very well, but it's a vise and I need a vise, so
We can't go. We don't have any money to buy another one.
not at this exact moment, no. So I'm going to start out radiusing some fret wire here.
Does that thing cut it too?
Nope, just radiuses it. a better shot on the other side.
Well, on this side, all I see is your hand.
Well, damn it! Starting to think maybe I didn't radius this enough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I just need more practice or what, but the more I do this, the more I think I want to go to a fret press instead of a hammer. Like press them in and then fine tune it with a hammer if I need to. God.
Eating?
No.
It's like a smeared on that.
That's the second place that I hit it. I don't want to finish the frets until I get the neck carved, so I think that's going to be next. I just wanted to get the sharp edges. I mean, they're still sharp on top, but they're not sharp on the sides, so a little bit less chance of cutting yourself with it. But I think the rest of that I'm going to save until we get to the point where we're going to finish carving the neck and then go to all the fret stuff. So for now, I think that's it for in here, and then we'll go back to the garage and we can start the neck carving. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of my madness. Click like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.